Hello everybody, Bets Golden here. Today I thought it would be fun to make a mixed media canvas. I actually want to put some more artwork up in my room, and I found some sugar skulls, digital downloads that I really liked, and then these gorgeous little pieces made by Lisa Kettle Designs, and I had to have them. So I'm going to make a canvas today. And let me show you what I'm going to use. First of all, I have to apologize for what my hands look like. I was working with some paint and sprays today. I've washed them like 5 times and they're not coming off. So anyway, my hands are covered because I've been playing. But anyway, here we go. These are the little sugar skulls. Aren't they so cute? And I'm thinking I'm probably going to use this one on this piece. I just love them. And then these are the prints I'm going to pick. I think I'm going to go with her and with, I don't know if I want this one or this, probably this one. And this is by Calico Collage. That's her information, www.calicocollage.com. And then I've already prepped a canvas. The first thing I did was I gessoed it with white gesso. It just helps the paint go on smoother. And then I took Prima Modeling paste and added some texture with a stencil. I thought that would be pretty. So we're going to work on this. It's dry. I did that for the sake of time. The colors that I'm going to be painting the canvas with: Bubblegum Pink by Dylusion, Lemon Zest, Yellow, and a teal. I also pulled out some of these bright colored doilies. I really like yellow, so if only one makes it, it's going to be yellow. I don't know, I just love yellow. And then I'm going to top off the entire canvas after I get the collage put together with some sparkle Mod Podge. So let's go ahead and get started by first painting my canvas. And it's important that I dry between layers. I'm going to start with yellow first, and then I'm going to do blue and then pink. I like this paint. Just goes on real smooth, nice. And I'm just going to kind of paint in random spots all over the place. I'm not going to cover entirely with the yellow. I'm just going to get it just in spots. Sometimes I've taken paint classes working on canvas with oil paints, and a lot of times they paint the edges. I might go ahead and do that here too. Just because I don't like using frames on canvases. I don't know why. I just love that naked edge. I think it's because my grandma was a professional artist, and I know how much it costs to frame a picture. All of hers that I have been framed, but yeah, I don't really, whenever I do one, I just put it up on the wall. I like it kind of naked. I don't know. It would be fun to have some funky frames all over, but I am going to go ahead and just get the edges of this covered. And I believe that the Dylusion is a acrylic base. I am going to dry between each layer as to avoid a muddy appearance with brown. I've learned that you have to keep your cool and your warm tones separate when painting. So if it's a blue undertone, they stick together in the cools, and so red undertones stick together in the warms, and purple actually can only be used really successfully with pink and blue if you're gonna try to mix them wet. Otherwise, purple will turn things muddy. So now if you dry between layers, that's a different story. So this is, I'm just gonna kind of go over and get my brush pretty much emptied off here, pop it into my water, and I'm going to heat set this first, and then we'll move on to the pink, or the blue and then the pink. So now let's top it off with some teal. I'm going to be concentrating on the white spaces. I'm not really trying to blend these at all. I just am painting. And I really try to get my brush fairly cleaned off just right here on the canvas. And as you can see, that spot where it touches with the yellow is turning green, and that's okay. Yeah, I don't mind green. I don't want brown though. So I'm just going to be real careful when I blend in my pink. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. This is the bubblegum pink. And then I'm just gonna just go over the yellow, almost with like a dry brush to really pull up that texture that's right there. All right, so there's that. I'm going to go ahead and heat set this, and then we're going to cut out our images and lay those in our dollies next. And I really like this one. I just used regular old copy paper on this, because again, I'm going to be using Mod Podge on it, so it'll really help firm up the image. Doesn't really matter that it's on copy paper. The Mod Podge will go ahead and seal that all in. So that's my first image. And my second image, I think I was thinking her, but I really like the pink on this one, but I like the yellow on that one. I'm going to go with that one. Alright, so here are my two images that I'm going to use. And I got some spray on it, I think, from my workspace over there. I'm going to use this piece. And then I think I am going to throw that in back there. And maybe the pink one here. Oh, and that's 5. I think that might be good. All right, so let me get my canvas back on over. I'm going to go ahead and first lay down my doilies. And again, I am just using my Scotch Advanced Tape Glider to do this because I am going to seal it all up with some Mod Podge. No, I don't think I do. All right, I'm going to use some Sparkle Mod Podge on this. It's important that when you do this, you stir, you don't shake this bottle. And then once I get this laid, and you also want to use this in a well-ventilated area, Mod Podge is quite strong. And this is just going to seal everything in. I'm starting on my prints first because I know that there's no ink on that. And I'm working my way out onto my doilies and then the painted surface. This will dry clear with a beautiful shimmer, a glimmer shimmer. So don't let that white scare you that it is right now. So as you can see, I have excellent coverage on my digital prints. So now I'm going to focus on the doilies. I really want this to all be one piece and that I can't lift anything up. Okay, my doilies are secure. Now I'm going to go ahead and just go over my painted areas so that I have that beautiful glitter and universal shine on the entire piece. I am not going to heat set this. I'm going to let this dry overnight right here. I don't want any bubbles. And if I heat set it, I'm concerned I might get some bubbles. It's also important that I work it just enough to get really good heavy coverage, but not so much that my digital art or my doilies start to tear. I mean, if you want that look, then go ahead and do that. I do not want that look. So I am trying to be mindful of that as I lay this down. All right, so there's this piece is I want to squeeze out as much as that as I can get onto this canvas. Pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Beacon 3-in-1 and pop this little guy on. I'm almost tempted to use like 3 of them. You could wait until the very end to pop this on, by all means. That probably would be a smart thing to do, but I want to see if I can't get it to even adhere really good with that Mod Podge too. I'm using just Beacon 3-in-1 right now to adhere it. This is a clay piece. It's real lightweight, very durable. I love these little pieces of art that Lisa creates. She has an Etsy store that I purchased them from. Okay, so this is my piece. I'm going to let it dry overnight and I will come back and show you what it looks like when it's all set. So we're back and I'm actually holding the camera right now. I don't have it on its stand so I can show you a close-up of this Sugar Skull journal canvas. I love it. It's so sparkly and pretty. So anyway, this is how this all turned out. And it's pretty solid. It's not going anywhere. My little sugar skull right there. But anyway, if you want to make one, I'd love to see it. So tag me in your video or tag me on Facebook. I'd love to see it. Again, the digital art is from Calico Collage, and this little clay piece is by Lisa Kettle Designs. Please make sure that you subscribe if you haven't done so. Like this video if you liked it. Leave any questions or comments or tips in the comment section and I'll get back to you. Until next time, happy crafting!